Alright, in today's video we are going to be covering the formation and translation of future active participles. And with all of my little participle videos, I like to start off by reviewing what is a participle first, just to make sure that we remember that basic concept. So a participle is a verbal adjective in Latin. Alright, so it's a verbal adjective. So it comes from a verb, it has a verb meaning, but it functions like an adjective. Alright? Participles are very important in Latin just because they get used all over the place. Where in English we would use the subordinate clause, the Romans used participles a lot in their writing. So they're an important thing to learn and understand. Alright? So future active participles are going to be coming from the fourth principal part. Alright? So let's take a word, let's take a simple word, narrow, to tell a story. Narrow, narrare, narravi, narratus. Alright, so you're going to take that fourth principal part there, and you're going to add, you're going to essentially chop off the US, and you end up with the stem of narat, and then you're going to add the future active participle ending, or indicator, UR, and then add back on the US. Or you can think about it, you take naratus, and you insert a UR there. This UR is the indicator that you have a future active participle. Just like the BA indicates that you have an imperfect tense verb, or the NT indicates that you have a present active participle, this UR is the important thing to remember. Alright? And that's all you have to do. So you just take your fourth principal part and you add to it. So, doctus, having benta from dokeo, add the UR, you end up with doctorus. Alright? Tractus, from traho, to drag, tracturus. Let's see, fourth, audio, auditus. Auditus. Alright, so these are all the fourth principal parts. We've just inserted the UR there. Auditurus. Now, I'm just giving you a shorthand for this. Really, hopefully by this point you recognize that since this participles are adjectives, since this adjective ends in a US, there's going to be two other forms in it. But we've just kind of given a shorthand right here. So really the full form is naturus, naratura, naratorum. Same here, doctorus, doctura, doctorum, tracturus, tractura, tractorum, auditurus, auditura, auditorum. So these adjectives are 2-1-2 adjectives. A future active participle is a 2-1-2 adjective. Alright? Just like the perfect active and perfect passive participles, this is a 2-1-2. So it's taking its noun and it's from the first and from the second declension. Alright? Now, this is our first, in the Cambridge books, which is where we're getting this information from, this is our first look at the future, alright? And so we have to figure out how to translate this. Well, the future active participle translates like this: about to verb. Alright? About to verb is a pretty standard, solid translation. We're going to see other nuanced translations in our stories, but about to verb, that's going to get you through most of your translations. So here, nataratorus is about to tell a story, doctorus, about to teach, alright, tractorus, about to drag, auditorus, about to hear, alright? So that about to verb is going to get you through most of your translations. If you go to page 243 in your textbook, you'll see a couple of great example sentences in part B that deal with the future active participle. We're just going to go through one here on the video, but feel free to go through more on your own and bring in any questions you have. So, the first one, Nunc ego vobis cenam splendidam datorum sum. Now I am about to give, alright, so nunc ego sum, now I am, datorus, about to give a splendid dinner to you, alright? So you can kind of see how that we can use these perfect, future active participles in sentences, in to-be sentences to kind of give us a future meaning, alright? So that's what we have here. So we have future active participles. The UR is the identifying mark, and the translation for them is about to verb. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments, email me, or ask them in class. Thanks for watching.